Hello there, people of the internet. I have duplicated Axolotlia map. I've duplicated it. It's the same terrain using Terrain Saver plugin. It's amazing. It's an amazing plugin. I'm genuinely shocked that that's not just a basic feature, because there is no way to just duplicate a thingy. You can't just duplicate from one game to another, from one place to another. You can't. It's not possible. Which, in my opinion, is a little bit egregious, but whatever. What I want to do is make a flooded, like, future flooded version of Axolotlia map. Like, after climate change destroys everything and everyone. Bring that up to like 0.345. I published Roblox and then close it so I can use the warmed up version. What I'm gonna do is basically just flood it. This is useless. Where's the area of the map? Where's base plate? Base plate is smaller than the map by like a significant amount. Like, that is uselessly small. I believe the map is, let's try 3000 by 3000. I would have made it a, round number if I remember correctly. Okay, let's try 3005. Okay, that's the max size. Okay, it is at 0, so I'll do sea level, 0. Try 3000. 3000 is very slightly a bit too big, because it is a perfect square. Okay, it's a random size. It seems good. And how much of Axolotlia do I want flooded? If I just bring it up to the like cutoff point of the coast, because I'm bad at making height maps. How high would this be? So this area would all be flooded. All of this would be flooded. It would actually connect to this river, turning this into a big island, which is neat. A lot of this would be turned into ponds. This would all be shattered. All of Axolotlia would be flooded. How much of Bray Island is flooded? It would be turned into an archipelago. Neat. The southern half of the country would be relatively safe. Or at least this area would be. This area would be not the greatest. That would just be a lake. This would be an island. What about the desert? I can't really tell, but it looks like it would be just decimated. That looks like it would be water, maybe? Maybe? I'm not sure. That looks like the boundary. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of that would be flooded. I think Minift would be fine. Let's do it. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, that is a lot of damage. The ocean just destroyed the desert. All of that is just water now. Oh my. I think I'm gonna have to turn off the waves. They're a bit high now that there's so much overlap. All of this is water. This is devastation. The mountains are... It floods all the way up to the mountains. I am really bad at making height maps. How many separate islands are there now? So there's that. That's one island. That is all connected. So that's connected up. And it connects all the way down there. That is not a separate island, actually. Hold on. This is still slightly above sea level. So this is all disconnected. That's all disconnected. That's its own island. But then this is all still connected up. This ice just makes no more sense anymore, so I'm gonna remove all that ice. Now if I just go with like fill I'm gonna go replace ice with water. Oh, wrong way round. Wrong way round. Replace snow. Snow with grass. I said replace snow with grass. Why is it not replacing the snow with grass? Oh, that's salt. Fuck. Snow with grass. That's supposed to be replaced, right? Grass with sand. Ew, that is so ugly. It kind of fits perfectly, if I can be totally honest. It kind of fits beautifully that it's so disgusting. It's so messed up. How else can I make this look devastatingly destructed? I'm going to expand the eroded desert. Paint. Sand. Brush size 20. Oops. I'm gonna have to expand it in a way that just replaces the textures, aren't I? I'm gonna have to use this fill box as my paintbrush. Okay, so grass with sand replace. Replace. I'm just gonna delete all the trees and plants in general. And then I'm gonna replant them all, but only on land and much less of them. Ew. Axolotlia is no longer a forested country. It is just barren wasteland after climate change. Look at that big ass island. I think I've already pointed that island out. Yeah, there's pretty much no more trees anymore, are there? This is going to be the most developed forest on the island. This is the this is the last dense forest. Not like the original map had dense forests. I was not going to place that density of trees the entire game. That would be hellish to run. But like this is very clearly a much less forested. Much less forested. Way less trees. Instead of like what 2,000 trees on the original map, there's only how many on the main map? I do not remember. Yeah, there's a bit more trees. How many trees are there? There are 1,065 trees. The post-climate catastrophe map has 147. A little bit less. Now it's time for the desert stuff. There's also going to be way less of these, of course. Simply mostly because I'm lazy as hell. I don't even think anyone goes on a Presson Island. I'm gonna fix that. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna leave it floating forever. But I may as well put some here too. I don't like these tiny little ones. Like, what the fuck is that? I guess I could have made a minimum size, but like, also, why would I? Come on, give me something big on this one. Give me something, yes. Big, yes. And also I'm going to put some of these dead ones just kind of anywhere there's a lot of sand. Why is there grass here? Whatever, I don't really care. So this side of the island was really hit bad. There's no vast areas of sand like I hoped there was. You know, I don't really like this anymore. This kind of looks like dog shit. It makes no sense. So I'm just gonna fill it all in. Grass to sand, why is it not doing it? Whatever. Nobody's gonna be here. No more NPCs. Welcome to Axolotlia. I'm gonna make this say, we left after the apocalypse. We left after the climate apocalypse of 1802. Those stilts turned out to be a damn good idea, apparently. What color should the water be after the apocalypse? I know. Terrain, watercolor. How about a dark brownish color? Ew. It's disgustingly disgusting. It's beautifully disgusting. What the fuck? What? They're just gonna have piled sand over here. They just piled it up. I don't know why they just did. And that also conveniently gets rid of the disgusting, weird, gross, yucky water. Okay, time to actually do the grass color. Where's colors? .1 water reflectance. The boat would float with the water. None of this snow stuff makes any sense anymore, so all of it's melted. That used to be land, of course. Duh. Oh, this looks disgusting. It's beautiful. I'm gonna go with polluted skybox. I need a skybox. It's nice and polluted. I also need to get these friggin' trees under control. Trees. Desert. Group as a folder. I'll deal with organizing it some other time. Why are you so far down? These are just straight up all misplaced now. I kind of like this. It's kind of this horrifying. I kind of like this. It's very simple. Oh, there's stuff over there. Oh, this is Saturn's moon Titan. What the fuck is this? None of these look like climate apocalypse. Half of them are just copies of each other. What the fuck is that? What happened? I think I might have broken something. Oh, that's a shame. I'm back. Make the skybox smoggy. That is egregiously unhelpful. Venus skybox. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, it's disgusting. It's beautiful. If I go and add if I go and add clouds, what happens? Oh, it adds a couple little clouds. Yeah, I like them. They add a little bit of touch. Oh, and I can change their color. Make them sulfurous. A sickly sulfurous yellow green. Wish I could change their speed. Where's wind? Make them a little bit more yellowish. That's good. It's subtle. I guess it really isn't subtle. It's beautiful. This is definitely an apocalypse. I thought I wasn't recording for a second. Wish I could change the cloud speed separately. I want to change the grass color. Where's colors? Material colors. Grass. You are much too green. Let's make you a bit brown. because it's dead, you know. But still a bit green, a little bit of green in there. Sand is a common thing here, so let's make it a little duller. This is definitely something bad. Something definitely bad happened here. That's ridiculous. Where's Rock? Something very bad clearly happened. Let's do a side-by-side of the original Axolotlian Islands and the new Axolotlian Islands. I will look from the coast of Bray Island at those two mountains. Now, where's Bray? Is that... It's hard to orient myself in this messed up wasteland. So this is the Errata Desert. So... There's no landmarks. There's, Minift. So Bray is on this side. Oh, yeah, this is, fucked up. Look at the beauty of Bray Island on here compared to here. That's Bray Island, right? Yeah. It's almost gone. The trees must have, like, had to have migrated. Like the seeds, of course. Because trees can't move. I don't know if you knew that, but trees definitely can't move last time I checked. Look how much land was lost from that to this. Like, that is solidly inland, but now it's on ocean, because this is an island. Okay. Let's actually explore this. Okay, so that's, oh no. Your character really wants to swim. but it's just barely too shallow to swim, so it just makes it look like your character's trudging through waste. This is too clear. This water's too clear. This water is much, much too clear. Okay, terrain. Terrain? Properties. Water transparency. 0.1. Really disgustingly opaque. Yeah, you can barely see that. This is so deep. You literally are swimming. That's how deep it is here. That's insane. You're just. Oh shit! I forgot to delete Rebel. Where's Rebel? I have a feeling that people would have moved here as the seas rose, but I'm not going to put that much effort into this. Also, I think the buildings might have changed a little bit in like 200 years. 200 years. Just a little bit might have changed in 200 years beyond the sea levels rising and the desert expanding and the trees. Like, if all of the trees were cut down, they might have built a couple more houses, or maybe moved some of the logs. But I'm not gonna do any other thing because that's too much work. Like, they might have changed some of these buildings in 200 years as they flooded. I mean, it's been 90 years since the apocalypse, so there would have been something. Something. Whatever. I don't feel like it. Maybe. I just kind of wish there was more destruction, like, of the land, like more splits. But I didn't make the islands wonky enough to do that. I mean, there is a giant single mountain range running through the whole thing. I want it. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna split. I'm gonna split it. Oh. Dang it. Dang it. I don't think you can see any difference, right? Yeah, you can't see any difference. If there is a difference, it's hardly noticeable. Okay, so this has also now been split off. All of this stays intact and is its own island. Okay, that is its own island. Okay, I guess that's gonna be it. I'm just gonna take some pictures now. Lighting, atmosphere, density, 0, so I can take the picture. Oh, it's so fucked up. It is so fucked up. The apocalypse was very harsh on Axolotlia. I forgot that it's fucking upside down. Okay, picture. Why there's no way to look straight down baffles me. Oh yeah, I had to do this. Take it upside down and then flip the image on my computer. Okay. Take a couple pictures. Kind of want it to be a bit denser, so how about 0.75? Make it really dense, really disgusting. I don't know where I am anymore. Okay. That. Oh, okay. This lake is the size of an ocean now, practically. It looked. I think I might have made it too dense. Yeah, this is a bit extreme. 0.75 is a little extreme. 0.6. Should at least be able to see a little bit. This lake could be an ocean. You do not know what the map looks like from the ground anymore. That's amazing. Mayor candidato. The last thing I need are shadows now. What's the difference between future and shadow map? This is the Roblox I like. Okay, this is better. This is so much better. Yeah, look at that versus this. This is just better. It's definitely just me being really, I don't know. I don't like change. I'm gonna downgrade Axolotlia just for the sole fact that it's old textures. Like, there's so much more plain, but I just love them. Especially this. This is just so much. This is just good. Also, I like this ground more. I like the new sand more, though. Yeah, that sand does not look right. That sand just doesn't look right. I'm gonna keep using 2022 materials because I don't want to retake all the images. Yes, seriously, that is the only reason I'm not updating them. I don't want to retake the images. Also, I really like the variability in these, but I really don't like this ground. I prefer this ground. This ground is so much better. But I can't change one or the other. I like how violent this water is. And I kind of want to make this boat wiggle, but I don't know how. Whatever. This is disgusting on every level. I think using the pre-2022 materials makes it look worse overall. So, like, the sand just looks so much worse with the 2022. This is disgusting on every level. I should also make the grass shorter. There's almost no life anyways, so the grass is also shorter. It was at like this, right? I don't remember. I could also just make it dead. It's so disgustingly barren now. I'm gonna make an apocalypse music. Actually, fuck that, I'm not making music anytime soon. I don't have any of the scripts in place on either version. I guess I need to make this the default now. How do I do that? I do not know how to make. I don't know how to make. Change these. So never mind. It's not gonna actually be an apocalypse event. I did all this for nothing. I have the place. I just don't know how to use it. Okay, that's it. Publish Roblox. Have a good day.